Good evening, everyone. This is the Bruceville Park and Tree Board February monthly meeting. And we are going to start out with the minutes. Did everyone get a chance to read the minutes Jana sent out?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone want to make a motion?
I make a motion we accept them as read.
Okay.
I second it.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, great. Okay, next is the treasurer's report. Rick isn't here this evening, but do you see a treasurer's report you can look at? Does anyone have any questions about it?
David, you didn't have two of them yet. Nothing's changed.
Did you change something?
No.
I'm sure if Rick was here, he would have a lot to say about this. Does anyone have any questions? No?
No?
Okay.
Looks like you did last month.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Old business. Town Park. Still have that pipe donated from Ferguson's, but probably still need to do something about that. But other than that, does anyone else have anything concerning the town park?
No.
One thing we might want to do in the next month or so is set a date for if we're going to have a second annual youth fest, because it went over really well last year, and it would be nice to have it if we had a little. We kind of did it at the spur of the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And
10
so
days, 3 weeks or a week.
We
Yeah.
did really good for short notice.
Yes.
I'd
still-
say
all
let's
those
do it
stuff
again.
Up in my, it's stored up in the, up on the shelf in my house, so it's all.
What
all
month was that?
upstairs.
Was it July or August?
It was hot.
Yeah.
It was very, very hot.
It was really bad.
Can't remember if it was July or August.
I'll say it was August.
Well, we'll have a nice.
That's what I was thinking.
First week of August, because
Yeah.
school starts the second week.
Yeah.
So
It's right before school.
yeah, it's either the last week of July or the first week of August. And I have some stuff at my house too. I purchased that maybe use. So
Maybe could we move it up a little bit, and then because we're gonna have the park stuff open by June. Right?
Yes.
So that'll be something else to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
so
we
do
have
we
that
want
to
them that close
celebrate.
together? Do we?
I don't know. We'll talk about that. I don't think we want to do it together just because.
No, I mean we don't want it that close together. Is what I
right.
meant.
Yes, I agree. We could have so maybe the end of July or something for the youth fest, and hopefully the 1st of June for the
New
community center park project.
Okay. Everybody still want to do the one in the park over here. Did
Oh,
you?
yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I
I think
enjoyed
the
it,
people
yeah.
really was shocked that we
Yeah.
had it, and they all really liked it.
It pretty much ran itself.
And a lot more people came than what we were expecting. So I think
Yes,
it's a good,
worked out well.
a good to go. Okay.
Okay. All right, community center park playground project. Dave Keyser has submitted the shelter and restroom plans to the DNR. He said he made them very minute details, very detailed plans. He doesn't have any question that the DNR will accept them. After the DNR approves those plans, then it has to go to the Homeland Security and Fire and Building Safety for approval. So that's what we'd be waiting on next. Okay? The playground equipment. I said it's been ordered, but it has not. Because there was questions about the color and I'll pass these around, you can look at them. This is I think the colors that we're going to choose, unless someone doesn't like them, and you can let me know, because I'm gonna let Marcia know if they're okay, and she will change them. But this is the last color edition.
That was the July, yeah.
July 23rd,
It was,
Is that when we had it?
the first annual Youth Fun Fest.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Wednesday, July 23rd, from 5 to 7.
I think the time period worked out pretty well,
mm-hmm,
5 to 7.
right.
People
Yeah,
came
it's
and
still
ate
light, yeah.
supper. It was still light.
And after work,
Mhm.
and they were hungry.
Mhm.
They came for supper.
It was hot that day, I remember. It
Yeah,
was,
it was, that ice
like
cream
100.
melted like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right in the middle of that heat wave we were getting.
Mhm.
I know.
What color is the port and play? Is it like a grayish green or?
Well, I don't know that color, I think, we were thinking probably of a darker color, like a green, because we wouldn't want a lighter color, because it probably shows stains and dirt and everything. So probably a darker color. Have you seen playgrounds with port and plays?
Yeah, they're usually not very, the dark is, I mean, it's gonna get hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sun
true.
shining on it, I mean, that's gonna be like playing on the street.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
asphalt,
Yeah.
too bad.
So what are you thinking of a color then?
You've seen more
probably-
than us.
Probably the lighter greens.
Lighter green?
Or gray,
Yeah.
light gray.
That's usually what, like down in Noblesville, Westfield, Carmel and stuff, that's what I see down there is that lighter green color. I think they have some lighter blues too, but they're,
I like the green.
yeah.
I would- I
Like
think
It's
I
more
grass.
like grass.
Like grass.
Right.
Yeah.
Not the dark. I like these colors, don't you? I mean, I
Yeah.
don't see anything that would need to be changed.
Yeah, I think that I drove by one the other day, it was blue, and I seen one that was red and yellow, and it just,
I don't like,
it just stands out too much to me.
love it. The little,
Mhm.
Little creatures waiting.
yeah, I think I'm okay with all that. It's awesome.
You saw the sign, right? Last,
I wasn't here the last time.
okay, I'll find
I
it.
know
It's
that
in
the
my bag. I have
meeting
it.
before that, you were talking about it,
Mhm.
and
I've got it in my bag. I'll get it out and show it to you. But if everyone is in agreement with that configuration, the equipment, the colors, then I'm gonna give Marcia the go-ahead, because it's going to take 14 weeks or more. One thing that I would like, I know we've gotten another $2,000 donation in for the playground this week. I was wondering if we could perhaps put another shade over the sway bench that the parents and grandparents will sit on. Because, you know, the kids will be kind of under shade, but the parents sitting there are gonna get awfully hot. Does that sound like something we might do?
that sounds good.
I asked her if we could, like, how much lead time we needed, and she said it takes 14 weeks to get that also. So, do we, I asked her to get us a price, and I could go back and look to see what the other one, it wouldn't be quite the same, so she had someone working on getting us a price for that. It would be a cantilevered, kind of like an umbrella thing over that. Those are the ones that provide the best shade. The ones that we have over the bigger structure, which is like the slats, they don't really give shade. It's like a spot shade, but they don't really shade it. But what do you guys think about a shade over that sway bench?
I like that. Because when I go to the park and I'm with the
Sway
kids,
bench.
I always look for a shade
Yeah, 'cause
closest to
there's-
where they're playing.
Yes.
You know,
There's the bench.
sit and be with them, but yet be in shade.
What were you thinking would be a price we could afford?
Yeah, what do they run? I thought they were like 5, 6.
I'm saying they're gonna be probably 5,000 or more.
Are
Yeah.
they gonna have to move that swing in a little bit to fit it behind there, or
I don't know, it's just a pole, you know,
Yeah,
that
I
would be there,
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Would someone like to make a motion that we, order that if it's a reasonable price that we can afford?
I'll make a motion, to order, shade at a reasonable price
And
Have
ex-
it.
And accept the colors.
in the colors.
And
And
accept
accept
the
the colors that we had chosen earlier. It's on the
Okay, why don't we do
pictures.
two different motions?
Two motions, okay.
Okay,
We'll
let's-
do with the one with the shade first.
Yes,
I'll make a motion, we buy, purchase shade
I'll
for
second
over
it.
the bench.
is there a second?
I'll second
Jenny
it.
did.
Jana?
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
Opposed? Okay, well, then, I will get back to you with the price for sure. Do you have a price there, Pat?
It's not gonna
Um,
be that big, that's-
Is this the one you're, like
That
that?
is, yes, I believe that's like the idea.
Do they have prices on this?
But because it's a bench, it doesn't have to be really square, you know, it could be like a smaller rectangle, I would think.
That one's pretty good size there.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
What's the
quite
price
that
on the big
big.
one?
Depends which way
9
it's
grand.
facing, which
Oh,
way
wow.
it's facing.
Mhm.
So hopefully it's less than that.
Which way does that face then? That bench, which way is it facing?
Can you tell
facing-
by
the-
He's faced south.
South?
South. Pretty sure it's south.
Yes,
Oh,
you're
wow.
right.
So you
It's
put it on the backside to block
Yeah.
that evening sun?
Got an 8-footer,
the trail.
looks like to be
South, yeah.
around $6,100.
Somewhere back in here.
Mhm.
So
$6,100 for the
that's
smallest
what it
one.
looks like to me.
Mhm.
But there's several of them, so I don't know what she's. There's a cantilever umbrella that we could do, 8 foot. That's 8 foot high, and that's 12 by 12 is the.
That's really big.
umbrella.
Yeah, that's really
So-
too big.
So that's 6,000.
So this might be a little cheaper
She
than,
might find us one,
yeah.
She's gonna find something to fit the piece of
4
equipment.
foot.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
4 foot or 6 foot.
Well, that bench, it'd probably have to be 6 foot along, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe 6 by 6. I don't know, what do you think, Pat?
There's a single post 12 by 12 umbrella for $45.72, so,
Okay,
which is basically like that other one is.
over
It's
the,
in
over about the playground equipment? Mm-hmm.
Where's this, where's the
Yeah, I wouldn't,
where's the structure? Like
I
our
say go
pavilion
for it.
and stuff, where's that?
On the
Better
other
to do it
side.
now than.
It'd be over
it'd be,
here.
yeah, once you have that
Add
all
on.
installed and
Here's the
poured in
trail,
place and
then
everything
it's
in.
north of the trail.
Okay. So, let's say we're looking at maybe 5,000 or less, what do you think?
Do we have the ability, like out here in any of this extra green space, to add on to the playground or anything? Cause
Yeah.
what I'm saying, I mean, if we're gonna spend 5 to 6 grand just to shade something that seats 2 people, I would imagine you could almost build a pergola for, you know, a wood pergola structure that would be more of a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12 that would actually be a shade structure versus just 2 people getting shade on a swing.
Okay, is that, I thought that bench was, it's between the two big structures.
Yeah, it's toward the bigger structure.
Here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
a-
it's toward the
it's
bigger
a-
structure.
It sits right along the
2,
walking track.
3 per
Right.
people.
So the shelter's
Maybe.
gonna be over here and the bath, well, yeah, the shelter would be over here and the
Uh-huh.
bathroom farther down.
But where, what else would it cover, Jeremy, if there was a pergola built or
Well,
something?
I'm not saying cover that swing with the pergola, I'm saying somewhere else that is around the playground.
Like a
that could be
freestanding.
a
Like-
freestanding
Oh.
pergola that could be
Mhm.
built.
Instead of having a tree there to sit under, you'll have a pergola so that you can have a another
Right.
makeshift bench out there and doesn't have to be on
Oh, you're
Hey,
saying outside.
outside.
I see what you're
the
saying.
Pour and play.
Yeah.
I mean, cause that's two people sitting on a bench
Yeah.
and you're gonna spend.
Out here, I mean, it's always nice to have people sitting out here, yeah.
Yeah.
I still like my idea years ago, buy 20-foot trees and put them out there so you can have, really, I went and looked for them. I went and looked at trees. And they wasn't that bad. $500,
Mm-hmm.
$600 for a tree that's humongous that would put off shade as soon as you put it up. And Jeremy would know about that, so I think it's, putting
got a
trees
guy.
out there would help. I mean, it wouldn't hurt the beauty of it, instant shade.
Jeremy, I don't know who told me this, maybe you, maybe not, maybe it was someone else, who told me however big the tree is, it takes that many years
The
for it to
caliper,
start growing.
the caliper of the tree, yeah, so if you dig up a 6-inch caliper tree and you go plant it over here at the park, it'll be 6 years before it actually starts putting on any more head growth.
But I mean, the trees I
But
saw.
the trees are already in
the
that
trees
18 to 20 foot head size and they're 10 foot wide already. I mean, they're already a
Yeah,
pretty good shape.
and I saw trees that actually had foliage. I mean, they were
Oh, yeah.
big.
I've got one in my front yard you can dig up.
You have.
I'm swearing, honestly, because it needs to come down.
I mean, that can be down the road. Let's say a year from now. Let's say we go out there and it's like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. Then we might think about $500 for a tree here, there, and because the trees we have out there are pretty ones. They're not meant to
Yes.
be shaded trees. They're just
Right, ornamental.
ornamental trees. They're not. We didn't buy the shaded ones years ago. We bought.
To me, that's the difference
something to
between a
look at.
park and a school playground is shade, is trees.
Exactly, yeah.
And everybody's kind of sad that we had to cut these ash trees
Oh,
down here in the
yeah.
park because that was a nice
Right.
shady area to go sit and
Well,
read
that's
a
the
book.
thing. I mean, we've got the park design with all of this, but none of the landscaping is even showing on there at all.
Yeah.
No.
Any trees or.
Yeah, I think
And I would think with the pavilion being built, we could build, if we wanted shade over that swing, that bench swing that we're talking about, something could be built there way cheaper than $6,000 for an
Yeah.
umbrella.
Let's see what she comes up with. She might
Yeah.
have something that's,
But the thing of it is, if we build it, it would have to be built before the port in place was put in and all of that. It'd have to be. And here's the other thing. We'd have to watch how close it is to the playground equipment because of the fall zones and use zones. That'd be the other thing we'd have to watch out for.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pergola out here on
That's
the
what I was
on the
talking
grass,
about.
not on this.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh,
He's
yes,
talking about putting
okay.
the pergola out on the grass and
Okay, so
Not
you're
here.
saying do away with the sway bench and putting it out in the grass?
You
No.
can leave the sway
Keep-
bench,
keep
it
it.
just doesn't have shade for it.
Okay. Yeah, because there's no way to really get shade to that sway bench because the walking trail is right behind it.
yeah, right here.
Yeah, see what she says?
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Is that what you think a big tree like that would cost, is 500, Jeremy?
I can check on the pricing of it.
Okay.
Where do you get yours at that Havig or that place? I went to actually out in the country where a guy had them actually sitting down by Westfield.
Dyson, Bill Dyson. That's who I use.
Yeah.
Yes, Big John's tree moving.
Yeah.
Okay, now how about a motion to go with the playground colors and the configuration the way it shows in these pictures? Could I have a motion for that?
Yeah, I motion that we accept the colors for the playground as is on the drawings that were handed out tonight.
I second it.
Okay,
Second it.
Reba seconds it.
I bet she's got something that, there's a swing right there.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they have some kind of shade that just bolts right to the top of that, would be my guess.
Yeah, I was thinking they had like, kinda like a half shade. Yeah,
Here's the,
yeah, it's kinda like a half shade,
Yeah.
it's like this,
I don't know, I
Sticks
asked
out
her,
on
but I
one
thought
side.
she said a pole and a cantilevered shade. She said cantilevered.
okay.
okay.
is what she said, so I don't know. But I'll ask her. I can ask
She
her if
knows
they
more
have
than I
anything
do.
to, okay.
All right, can we go vote?
All in favor? Thought we did. No?
Aye.
Okay.
Hi.
Any,
Aye.
any opposition? No? Okay, thanks. All right, groundbreaking is scheduled for April 1st.
Weather permitting.
Weather permitting. I did call Davidson's and left a message for Rhiannon, and Jason Buck got back to me, and he was gonna check to make sure the April 1st was okay. I did run into Rhiannon yesterday, well, it was yesterday or the day before at the girls' basketball sectional. So I mentioned it to her too about the April 1st date, so that's kind of what we need to start in order for our goal of completion is June 1st. Now, again, that's all gonna be depending on weather and, you know, other factors. But we have to have some goals, and that's our goal. So we'll see how it works. I mean, Marcia thought that was doable, so. Also, one other thing that we're gonna have to be aware of is that they are not responsible for the equipment or for the playground construction site when they're not there working on it. So, at night and stuff, she said like the port in place would take like maybe 3 days to do. And of course, it needs to set up, but it sets up pretty quickly, she said. But we would have to make sure nothing happened to it.
We should have the lights should be in place then, shouldn't they? So we'd have lights on it,
And cameras.
Cameras.
so I think that would be a big plus for us.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
We can have a watch party.
We're not,
Yeah.
we're not gonna
We'll have
sit-
a watch
we're not
party.
gonna sit out there.
Come on,
We'll-
Pat, you're no
we'll
fun.
We'll have police around.
We're not, he's no fun.
We have cameras, so yeah,
We can have,
whatever happens, happens. I mean, somebody's not gonna haul off a big piece of
yeah,
playground equipment.
I'm not so worried about that, it's a little bit more about the port in place and stuff.
That's,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to, they
Yeah,
will have,
security.
it will have to have snow fence put around it or something.
Yes.
It will have
Right.
to be roped off, and I
Right.
mean, that's, you
can we
know,
do that? Can the town do that or something? You
I
have?
think the
You have-
contractor needs to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You're
That's-
right.
Okay, let's say,
That's,
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, the contractor's responsible for this until they give it to us and say,
Right.
this is, so
Yes.
if you don't rope off your work site and some kid runs through it or whatever,
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm being the devil's advocate here.
That's
that,
good.
You know, they can rope off their own, I mean, the same thing happens anywhere you do a job. You guys do a job, anybody does a job.
Yep.
I mean, it's site security, so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't leave your keys in the
And we
bobcat
d-
and expect the kids not to jump in it.
well, yeah. Some kids used to even have their own keys.
Yeah.
Hey, Megan?
She's gone.
See left.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make accommodations, but, as far as 24-hour security or something for them, I can't see that, but, I mean, we've got 24-hour security, I've got top-notch cameras out there that,
Mhm.
you know, and it should be lit up by then, so.
That was another question. For some reason, I was thinking the cameras were inside the playground, but they're outside on the outside. Okay, and that's how they are, so.
Yep.
The lights okay, so the lights are outside of the playground. All right, well, they're placed right.
Do you have placement of them? Do you know where they're gonna be placed?
They're in,
They're on the
there's
big-
pictures.
Oh,
or-
Oh, the
it's on
silver
there.
things?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
saw those. I didn't, that's what you're talking
The
about.
light posts.
I saw 'em.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I saw them.
Okay.
Now, will Duke, they just have us on their schedule to be out here, okay?
Do we need to contact them to
Should probably
order?
contact them, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so say,
Yeah, 'cause they was supposed to be out here this week for the Lions Club. They
Well,
didn't make it.
They're working against some Snow
Weather.
and weather and
I know, I wasn't gonna say
plus
anything.
there's a bunch of them that's been south. They're still,
A 6 state
Oh,
wide.
we had to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Ice storms.
there's people in
Tennessee.
Tennessee that still don't have power.
Goodness sakes.
Kids been out of school for 2 weeks down there.
You know that guy that I saw over there that works for the power company? He said they hire it out. We want like to put it around the Lions Club. He said, I said, are you guys here to do it? Because they park there at lunchtime. And I said, you guys here to do the lights? He said, no, they hire that out. So it's just
Contract.
contract.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. So
Okay. Any questions about the playground project? Of course, the shelter and restroom, they're at the DNR now, waiting to get approved their plans. And Dave, he made the plans to Lucas's specifications. So he said he followed whatever
Is
Lucas
that-
had down there.
Is the playground and the shelter and the bathroom all on the same timeline, starting April 1st and finishing in June?
I don't know, we have to talk to Lucas. Did
As
you
soon
talk
as
to
we
him, Jan?
get, they're planning on this spring. As soon as we get this DNR thing through, because we can't really make a hole out there, right? Until we get,
No, we
This final?
can't. No, we can order the equipment, but I don't think we can start digging. Obviously, we couldn't do it now anyway.
Right.
But, so we need to contact them and give them the,
as soon as we get the update from the DNR. Yeah, because when they were here before, they said, yeah, they were on for, they had it on their books for this
okay.
spring.
Any other questions?
No.
Eagle Scout project. I did contact the young lady who was thinking about doing an Eagle Scout project, and she said she found a project and she's completed it, so we don't need to worry about finding a project for her. So, can cross that off our list. Okay, Arbor Day, talked about that a little at the last meeting, April 24th. We'll be working with Lori at the Rushville Library, be handing out trees, saplings or whatever they're called.
I think Rick said that he will be gone that week, so it can be up to us to help Lori.
Okay,
I think that's what he told us.
What's the time on that?
April
It
20
just says
what's-
April 24th.
The date, the times during the day.
I don't know the times.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of in the evening.
Yeah, I was thinking,
I thought it was 5.
yeah, it was like a 2-hour span. It wasn't
Yeah, I
very
think it was
long.
5
kinda
to
like-
7.
I
Yes,
think so,
something like
something
that.
like that.
Okay.
I'll ask Lori.
Yeah, because Rick said he would need help either
Yeah.
the day before or the day of bundling the trees.
Okay.
Oh,
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't going to be here.
okay. All right. Okay, I thought, the 25-26, the accomplishments and the goals. I'm sorry, because I thought we had those. Did Rick send those to everyone? The accomplishments and goals? Accomplishments for 26?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
did
I
she
think,
have
I
that?
think it was online.
Maybe I have it here. Oh, she did. What in the world?
Oh, you already printed them
She's
out?
so good.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
okay. All right. So the accomplishments for 2025. We received word that the DNR grant was approved for $325,000. And several adjustments and clarifications were requested and submitted. We worked with playground and building contractors on the plans, including equipment choices and lighting. We received a story walk from the Rushville Library for placement at the playground. We received Tree City USA recognition from the Arbor Day Foundation for the 17th consecutive year. This one was for year 2024. We assisted the Kokomo Howard County Public Library Rushville branch in celebration of Arbor Day by supplying giveaways for the children's program and working during a tree giveaway. 73 red maples and red buds were distributed. We purchased and planted as a community project 80 white cedars at the site of the proposed wastewater treatment plant. Later, another 40 white cedars were planted there and at other sites. We hosted workers from the senior class at Western High School for Community Service Day, Community Day. We helped in the development of new service organization and school championship signage. Planned and hosted a first ever Youth Fun Fest at the town park on July 23rd. Activities included cornhole, duck pond, and hatchet throw. Attendance was approximately 160 people. We replaced some signage on the disc golf course. That's a problem. We stained benches and pulled weeds at the iron wheel sculpture, and we spread mulch also. We received a pallet of recyclable leaf bags from Howard County Recycling, available for free at the craft fair and at the town hall. We staffed a table at the Rush to Rushville Craft Fair to accept donations, hand out leaf mulch bags, and explain the new playground project. Presented playground plans to the town council, which were approved. Purchased a donor sign for the new playground. Made Santa's mailbox available to children during the Winterfest celebration at the Stout Community Center. Can anyone think of anything else that we accomplished in 2025 that wasn't on here?
We have an extra set of those. Add extras.
You want an extra, is there no one
Here's kind of one.
Okay,
It's not exactly like
okay,
this.
thank you.
Oh, yeah, there's two pieces.
Okay. Anything? Okay. All right, so thanks to Rick Homkes for putting this together, both the accomplishments and the goals. So 2026 project goals and objectives. Number 1, develop community center park by adding amenities, which is the ADA compliant inclusive playground, the community pavilion and restroom east of the Jeff Stout Community Center. That is our goal and objective, which we should accomplish. Number 2, continue town park playground rehab. Contract with the new playground inspection. Last done in 2016. Based on the playground inspection report, continue to upgrade park equipment and remove problem items. Which I know we've done that in the past, but I kind of feel that, like, Marcia Derbyshire is a licensed playground.
So have her inspect the town park?
Yeah, I mean, I think she would look at it and tell us if we were out of compliance with anything and if we needed to replace something. We have replaced something about every other year. We've tried to replace something.
Yeah.
And the last thing was that little tree house. So,
In the bubble.
Yeah, in the bubble.
yeah, and the bubble, yeah, we've replaced that bubble, yes. Okay. Number 3, promote and plan a recycling area of yard waste so that it can be recycled rather than burned or buried. Work with the town council to see if this can be included as part of the new water treatment plant property. You have anything to say about that, Pat?
We're working on it. Yeah, it's in the works.
It's in the works? Good. Number 4, continue to work with community partners to increase quality of life efforts in the town. Meet with representatives of Western schools and the Rushville Library to seek out more cooperative efforts with the town. Sponsor and mentor any Eagle projects for scouts that pick a project appropriate for the Park and Tree Board. Be alert for opportunities for projects such as pickleball court, dog park, or a volleyball court. So those are a good goal to do. I know that we have oftentimes we've looked at volleyball court and a pickleball court, and we've looked into those things. So we'll just keep looking, and once this big project is over at Community Center Park,
That's
we
right.
can look a little more closely at those. Number 5, develop signage and artwork work along the trails and community using grant and gift monies. Install a caterpillar piece made from old merry-go-round, which we
We've
have,
had that for 6 years now,
Yes,
haven't
we have had that
For
on there for-
caterpillars.
that caterpillar. So,
Where is it still at?
I
Here?
don't know, I
It
don't
used
know.
I think it's
know.
out at Adam Shepherd's.
Does
Oh,
Adam
is it
Shepherd still
still
have
there?
that?
That poor thing. It's gonna be a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, okay, there's a goal. Number 6, complete additional tree and flower planting around the town. Plant trees along Railroad Street and other places within the town. Monitor the health of the town trees. Submit an application and receive Tree City USA recognition for 2025. So. I know Rick is always looking at new places to plant trees. Number 7, develop more recreational walking and biking opportunities within the town. Work with the Rushville Redevelopment Commission to develop the Around the Town virtual trail and continue working on the Cloverleaf Trail from Kokomo to Frankfurt. Costs for these projects can be supplied from multiple sources, appropriations, gifts, grants, Gene Parks Fund, as well as volunteer labor and private donations. I would add one to this, and that would be the second annual Youth Fun Fest. Sometime in July, at the end of July maybe. I think it worked out well, because I think kids were a little bit, getting a little restless and wanting to do something like that.
Should do trunk or treat.
Anyone have any other goals or objectives they might have
Trunk or treat in
for,
the park, the new park.
That'd be, that, yeah,
what was that?
doing trunk or treat in the new park.
Oh, that'd be neat.
We just set,
Okay,
do around the trail, we could just set up. That's a good idea.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. How about, did we talk about, a bike stand, a bike rack or something like that?
Yeah, we
That
did.
kinda fell out. We
And-
forgot about that.
In, yeah, for the town park.
For
yeah.
this town park out here. Did we ever make a decision or look into that?
I did with the school, but they didn't have time to build anything.
Oh, they were gonna build it. Okay. I think I have Erin Nemeth, she lives down here,
Mm-hmm.
and I think she had said something about purchasing one for the Lions Club, because kids are out there and they always just throw their bikes down,
Mm-hmm.
and we was trying to think of a place to put it out there. And I think she said something about maybe a second one, so maybe I'll contact her, see if she's thinking about both, and maybe donate one for here
Yeah,
and
that'd
there.
be wonderful.
Let me check with
A
her.
bike rack, is it
Yeah.
called a rack or a stand?
A rack, isn't it? Bike rack?
Rack, yeah, I
Stand-
think it's right, yeah, cause they're,
stash
they're
slash-
in a rack, yeah.
Yeah.
Bike rack for the town park?
Town
Yeah,
park.
for the
For
town
the
park.
kids to throw their bikes next to.
Yeah.
They won't use them? You don't think so?
No.
Oh, well,
Throw
then,
that bike
what the
right down
heck?
on the ground and-
Well, I
The
know,
adults would.
I think they would down here because the Lions Club is
I
gravel.
give them one more thing to climb on, so.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's- And I heard about, there's a lot of kids still climbing on the fence
Well, we
out here
wanna
in the
keep
park.
them happy.
Older
Yeah.
kids
Oh.
in the Brady Park.
Oh, they are?
They're still messing with it. Constant, older kids. Why, I don't know. Just they like fun. It's a boy thing. It's boys. Okay.
Another thing is to do something with that, that drainage pipe in Town Park.
Mhm.
And that was donated so we could use it for
Yes. Mm-hmm.
what part?
Well, we were gonna use it in the playground, but then we didn't,
To make that tunnel through that
that
mound.
tunnel through the mound.
Yeah.
So maybe you could put it in the town park. That'd be a new thing added to the town park, which would be nice.
Just have to build a mound around it, like to do at the library? Is that all they'd have to do? you don't dig a hole, you just sit on
Right.
top of the ground and put dirt on top of it.
Yeah, which,
And
I think
grass.
so, which we could maybe use the dirt that they're gonna take out of the community center park.
It'll be on town property anyway, the dirt will be, so, if we need it. And there's dirt at the cemetery also.
You think that's a good idea, having one of those,
What?
one of those little tunnels?
Yep.
Wouldn't cost
Just have-
anything other
You
than,
just have to keep them off of it while you get the grass growing on it.
well,
Yeah,
That'll be a-
another fence
that'll-
around it.
That'll be a, that'll be a difficult thing to do.
well, get a snow fence or whatever you said.
I don't know if you even really need dirt over the top of it. personally.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking maybe do
yeah.
some
Oh,
Oh,
painting
maybe
or
they have
something
kids
on the
paint some
side.
mural on,
I think
Yeah.
flowers.
set the pipe in there, that way you don't have to worry about the dirt.
yeah, and
Yeah.
have kids make those big,
Cause they'll have their bikes in there, I know I would.
is
I
it that
would-
big?
I would've had my bike in there.
oh, if there was
Yeah.
so we don't need
Over the hill.
dirt,
Oh,
Or
you
up
mean to
on
go
top
over
of
the
it.
top of it?
You know, you can get over the pipe too. if
Oh,
you
go over
do
the
it on
top.
a bike.
Yeah, they could put something pretty out there, you know,
Yeah,
flowers
they could do
and
some artwork on there.
butterflies,
Yeah, let the kids paint it or something,
yeah.
scribble on it, they like to scribble.
Oh,
Spray
please,
paint man.
Oh,
Speaking of
please
that,
don't do
the
that.
community
Let's
center has
start-
some scribbles,
they'll be bringing their paint and everything.
Who did?
kinds of words.
community center,
Oh,
What they do?
had some scribbled on there.
inside,
Oh, no.
Oh,
Scribbled inside there.
on the walls.
Rented out and they did it?
For sale. Oh, I didn't say that. I did.
I did.
No,
yeah,
no,
I've heard it before.
we're ignoring you. I can't imagine just setting it there, though. I mean, it would be hard to roll, it's heavy.
You'd have
Oh,
to
you're
put a
not
have,
gonna- You're not
There's
gonna
no
roll
way
it.
they could
No,
roll it.
you're not
If a
gonna
bunch
roll
of
it.
kids, they couldn't roll it on someone.
gonna
No
roll
you'd have to
question.
put a little bit down the ground,
You wouldn't roll
Yeah.
if you hit it with a truck.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it'll sit down in the ground a little bit.
A little bit,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't
Yeah.
gonna roll, you ain't gonna roll it,
okay.
not without a piece of equipment. You ain't
Okay.
What
gonna-
color
think
it-
you
what
would-
color
you
is
would
it? Is
bury
it
a little
beige?
bit.
Cement.
It's
Cement
like a
color?
terracotta, I believe.
It ain't either.
That way,
I think it's like a
It's
terracotta.
a cement. Is
acting
it
in
gray like
project
a
form
piece
to
of,
try to,
It's
Yeah.
concrete.
yeah.
it's concrete.
Is it just
I
sil-
don't know,
gray?
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
just,
it.
I've
Not
used just
terracotta?
concrete, yeah.
Where's it at now?
Out at
Mm,
Clay Pros,
yeah.
Oh,
It's concrete.
yeah.
You
We'll
bury
get-
a little bit of it in the ground and then your play mulch would get spread in
Yep.
the bottom of
Yeah.
it. and-
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a fun thing to have.
You know, that's, I think it'd
Oh,
be
I think
great.
little
Yeah.
ones, those little ones will love
I
it.
know, I think they'd love it.
Yeah,
The only
Hide
problem,
beside it.
what we'd have to find out is how close we can have it to the fence because of that whole usage fault zone thing. That's the only thing that worries me.
oh, we can just ask Marcia to look at it.
Yeah.
One more thing to her list.
Fence will have to come down for it to go in there anyway.
Yeah, the fence will, but
Do
we can maybe
actually-
add to the
do
fence
we-
a little bit, huh?
Do we actually need a fence around the little kids thing? Because parents never let them get out of their reach. Do you
I mean,
think-
for some kids, for some parents who have little 2 or 3-year-olds, that they don't run in the street if they're in there.
I can't imagine a kid letting a kid just run. Highland Park still has their small kitty thing, they do have a fence. But other parks don't have fences around their kitty. Now, come on,
I don't know. I don't know.
I
that
don't know.
fence has always been a problem.
Well, maybe if it gets
Worse,
worse and gets bad. Think about that.
just take the one section down that the kids are always climbing on and messing up and leave the other front. Okay, never mind.
Okay, any other goals or objectives you could think of? So that altogether is 11. Did you get those, Jana?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty. The other thing, I put on here some upcoming community dates. Oftentimes, of course, we work with different other community organizations. March 14th is the Carl Coon's 10-year anniversary with Turnabout and the Western Carnival. So that's going to be held at the school. And while the park board doesn't have anything per se, we could always help them. Because,
They always need volunteers. to
yeah,
come
they
and
always
help
need
them.
volunteers. March 21st is the Lions Club Fish Fry. April 1st is groundbreaking of the playground project, hopefully. April 11th is the Gene Park 5K and Fun Run. And also, it's like Lori's having a kite, some kind of big kites that they're flying.
That'd be done at the community park, I
Yes,
take it.
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
And again, she'll need a lot of help that day too.
yeah.
April 21st is Arbor Day, but the 24th is when we pass out the trees, right?
April,
Yes, the 24th.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
April 18th is opening day for the Little League. Oh, and then when did Rick say his cleanup day? Was that April 8th?
They moved it to the 4th.
April 4th. Okay,
Clean
is
up on the
cleanup
highway, yeah.
highway
It was
day.
the 18th, but because of the Little League Parade, not a good day. The 4th of April.
Weather permitting.
Yeah, and if not, then maybe have to wait till the 25th.
Okay. I do not yet have a date for Community Day for the senior class, so hopefully we'll have that by next week. June 1st, of course, is the goal for completing the playground project. June 6th is Roosevelt Town Community Day. And you could tell us about that, huh, Pat?
Ambets is gonna have a sponsor of 5K, and the fire department's doing a fish fry that evening, and basically, the farmer's market, I think, will be set up, farmer's market, flea market type thing will be set up all day long, so. And there's more in the process, I don't know what all, we're still adding things to it just to make it a day long.
It won't be a car show or anything like that, or
Well, don't know,
Still maybe,
nobody's
Anybody-
talked about it, but
any big thing that somebody wants to bring in.
any, you know,
Bring
I
to-
mean, the Lions Club's welcome, any of the churches are welcome to, you know, get involved. So
Okay.
that's kinda where it sits right now. I was looking into fireworks, but fireworks are way too expensive, and so, no fireworks.
Okay.
To have a fireworks show anymore, you about gotta have $100,000.
Yeah.
I'm sure the insurances and
Yeah.
everything, so.
Get the single day insurance and getting somebody to do it, and a lot of these guys are, you know, they're booked out for
Mhm.
a couple, 2 or 3 years, so. Yeah. Maybe someday.
Okay. Does anyone have any other business, new business that they'd like to bring up, or any business at all? Monkey business?
No?
We good? Okay. Would anyone like to make a motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn the meeting.
Second that.
Second. You second it?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.